What's up, guys? July 10th, and heading out to a piece of public that I actually turkey hunted this past year. Got a couple plans today to move one of these cell link cameras that I have set up. I had a really nice buck on it. I can't tell much about him. He was a little far off in the picture, but I can tell he's definitely going to be a shooter. And I think I know about where he's probably heading. So I'm going to move that camera. I've got a brand new Link Micro straight out of the box I bought last night at Academy. I'm also going to go put out, and I'm going to build some mock scrapes today. Listened to a podcast with my buddies at Southern Outdoorsman a while back, and Troy Pottinger is a freaking scrape genius, and I bought some of that Buck Fever USA synthetic scents, and really looking forward to finally making a huge community scrape and seeing, just how this stuff works in the middle of the summer. But when you got a wall like his, you're probably better off listening to somebody that has a wall like that, not like me. Got my Buck Fever synthetics done in here. I'm using my Mystery Ranch pack frame with the back strap attachment, and I'll pack in a stick and a camera and use a kayak to get there. Ugh. Do I hear that bullfrog? All right, I'm about where I want to go. I have get that canoe pulled up here. I've got my Seal Link and my Stealth Cam combo pulled from over here on this other side of this property where I've got that big buck on camera, but it was late at night. He was heading this way. Right up here, there's a damn good looking edge that butts up to some mature timber over here. I'm not sure what the edges consist of, but it looks really thick in one spot. So I'm going to travel up that way, and I'm probably going to set one camera there, and probably, who knows, I really don't know what I'll do. I never know what I'm going to do, but my other intention is to go way back, closer to the boat ramp, go up another cove, and kind of take a camera up in there, in the really, really hilly part of this place, and make a mock scrape there and put a camera there. So right here, this little patch of privet right up next to all this really, really thick saplings. I just bumped a buck out of it. It wasn't a very big one, but probably not a bad place somewhere right in here to make this scrape. I just got to find the perfect tree and setup. I think I found the perfect little spot. It's right on the edge of these real thick saplings over here. A lot of this privet's grown up, and this one is just the perfect height to tear all this out. I have a camera right on this. So I am fixing to build a mock scrape, a big one. Okay, see, I've kind of done a V, this kind of shape right here, and I accidentally broke a limb off. So I'm going to go retrieve a little bit stouter limb, probably a maple or something, and tie it on back in here for a little bit better licking branch, because that was my best licking branch. I was just trying to bend it down and make it look more realistic, like it's been tore up, but I beat all the leaves off of the overhanging limbs to make it look like it's been used. Big thing in making this mock scrape is where I think these deer are bedded, and that way is north, and we are always getting, that way is north. We're always getting a northwest wind, so that wind is actually going to blow into these thick saplings over here, and when it comes out of the northwest, it'll be blowing down here where I jumped that buck out of this real thick privet kind of area back here behind me. But I'm fixing to tie that limb on there, and then I'm going to dribble quite a bit of this Buck Fever USA scent down into the ground. I have found the most beautiful branch to hang over this scrape, and I have no way of cutting this because I'm the worst country boy in the world. So I'm using my teeth to gnaw this Spypoint strap in half, a little at a time, until I get it, and I will. Alright, so I got my branch tied on, kind of got it woven in here where this other privet tree holds it up, and I've taken all the leaves off of the branch that I tied on, stripped the leaves off for a few, but see, I also broke and bent a couple of these to where they hang down Looks like they've been chewed on for years, and the only thing I've done very wrong on this hunt is I did not bring no latex gloves, so that might bite me in the rear, might not, but I'm fixing to soak this thing down with some buck fever synthetics and put a camera on this tree. I'm excited. Alright, so Troy sent this to me. It's got pre-post in it. It just didn't have a label on it. So I'm gonna put a lot of that down if I can get it in my pocket. Also got some full rut, and the most important thing you can have is that forehead gland, and that's gonna go on all these licking branches. Alright guys, got it going. I've got a cell link up here running this stealth cam, and it's kind of weird because 9 times out of 10 I found that the actual cameras from Spypoint tend to have a little bit better signal than these, but this actually had better signal than my Link Micro that I have with me. So I'm going to keep going and set this Link Micro up somewhere, and this one's sending me pictures now, so that's good. I sat here for 10 minutes kind of wondering if it was going to work, and I didn't want to leave if it wasn't going to work. So mock's great, success. Hoping to have some awesome pictures right here. So here's how my little scouting adventure ended. Finally got my other camera set up, come out of the cove, got hit with a nasty silver carp that was jumping out of the water, so I'm covered in fish slime. I'm probably more thirsty than I've ever been in my life, and I played 8 years of football, so there's that. I lost my water in the woods somewhere. Come out, set my kayak down by the truck, started my truck with my remote, unlocked it, got in it, put the key in it, and started it to get it nice and cold. Put the kayak in, and when I come back, my doors were locked. So I must have bumped my freaking button. So, have a good day. I'm about to go down here and drink this nasty river water. I'm so freaking thirsty.